Hi there guys, Welsh Hunter here, and we are back. So today, we're doing something a little bit different. As you can see, right by a canal. You probably know what that already means if you are a follower already. So, we're right by a canal. As you can see, what I'll turn you around. Right by a canal. Focus. Right by a canal. It's nice and murky. Horrible. It is currently raining as well. Only a little bit though. And you've got a couple of canal boats just down there. So we're going to try a few locations today. And if you haven't already guessed what we're doing, we are doing magnet fishing. So if you don't know what that is, let me just get the magnet. How about that? Oh. So, this is the magnet. So the magnet is a big old magnet just like this. Look at it, it's huge. Look at it against my face. It is huge. And then you've got a lot of rope as well. So the plan is to chuck this in the canal and see what we can drag out. Sometimes you can find some really good stuff like jewellery, money. Sometimes you can find some really crap stuff that people have just dumped in you like a trolley. So that's what we're going to do today. And let's see if we can find anything. How about that? So, let's put this down. And we shall see you in a bit. Okay then guys, here we go. First tip. So that's what I mean guys, you could literally come across nothing. That was 2 dunks and I couldn't find a thing. So it happens like that. So yeah guys, as you said, alright, that was 2 dunks. It's dirty now, as you can see, but it is what it is. So let's bring you out here. Put you there. So I'm going to get some gloves on now guys. Wear some gloves because it does get pretty dirty. So let's go. Plus it keeps your hands slightly warmer as well, so that's a plus I suppose. So here we go. So like I say guys, you might come across something, you might not. It's just patience basically, like fishing in general, patience. Something bites, something doesn't. So here we go. So, still can't find anything guys, so we're going to move across a bit to where the canal boats are. And try there, maybe. Let's have a look. So guys, we are 11 minutes in and we have not found a single thing. This is the problem with this type of hobby. Sometimes you can find loads. Sometimes you can find absolutely crap all. We have come to quite an old place where there's a lot of retirees. Living around the local area, so basically there's not many antisocial behaviour or any kids that could chuck stuff off a bridge. Obviously the old people are not going to, unless this canal has actually been cleaned recently, so we don't know, but we're going to carry on. If we don't find anything now within half hour to an hour, we're probably going to head further on down a couple of miles to a town called Cavilan. So we'll see, so maybe we pop across more. Come across to by so we're going to move upstream a little bit. We're going to try by these canal boats because you never know, something might have fallen off them. You never know, something might have fallen off them. So we're going to try this. Well, it's worth a try guys, worth a try. Funny. guys, look what we had. Oh, fuck me, I hurt. Look, there we are. Don't know what it is, some sort of gardening tool. Pretty unused as well, so it's got the protective ends on it. Looks like some sort of rake of some sort to dig up dirt, maybe, just before you plant. So there we go, look at that. First big find of the day. Look at that, it's not bad, is it? So we're going to leave that until the end. It'll probably go in the bin. I got no use for this, you know, unless my father wants it. He's a gardener, does all his gardening at the house. But there we are, first big find of the day. That's not bad, is it? Not bad going. First big find of the day. Hey guys, so carrying on with our magnet fishing hunt today. We have moved to a different spot. Next town over, it's called Gavilan, quite close to Abergavenny. So yeah, we found obviously a rake, some sort of garden rake on the last location, a bottle cap and a little bit of metal. Nothing interesting. The rake is probably the biggest find of the day, so we're going to do this little stretch by here now. And if you don't find anything, then it is what it is. It's the name of the game. It's just like, you know, same as metal detecting. If you, you know, it's hit and miss all the time. I'm quite enjoying it. It's quite a fun little thing to do. Just the anticipation of pulling something big out of the, out of water, you know, or finding something in general. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a look at this now and see what we find. So enjoy, guys. Let's go. One penny, guys. Look at that, boosh. It's getting cold and windy, guys. It's not the nicest. Got something heavy, man. Couldn't drag it out for some reason. Something heavy just for there. I'll try and figure out what it was. Right there. Bit of metal. What we got there? There we go. Look at that. What is that? Looks like some sort of pipe or scaffolding. I don't know. There's a big piece of metal. It's been there for quite a while. It's got some holes in it, especially for there. Not sure what it is. I have no idea. So we'll just chuck this aside and we'll leave it for the scrap man by the bin. Looks like some sort of tent pole, maybe. I don't know. Scaffolding pole, maybe? I don't know. Let's get back in. Maybe something like a railing from when the bridge was being made. I have no idea. Belly flop. Like I say, guys, it's hit or miss. We don't know if we're going to find anything, catch anything. Say catch, it's like fishing, really, isn't it? Look at me, I'm stinking wet. So far, we found a penny, 1 pence. We found a big pole, bottle cap, barbed wire, It's crap, but we'll keep the 1 penny, obviously, that's worth keeping. You know, pennies look after themselves, as they say. But there we go, let's carry on. Rope keeps on knotting, really annoying. But we got enough for this area, which is good. Oh, feels heavy. Feels heavy. Oh, I think we let go of it. I have to look over there now. It feels heavy. I mean, topped onto something else. Felt heavy. I think people have been dumping in this part, to be honest. Nothing. What we got, guys, but it looks like part of a scaffolding pole. Don't know why, it just does. Looks like it could fit around that pole perfectly fine. Look at that. So you got the bolt, the washer. So scrub it up later and have a look. Oh, that was magnetic for some reason. Something. So it looks like we got a U-shaped nail. And a piece of a can. There we are. Oh, we got something else here. Looks like a washer. There we go. See that? Looks like some sort of washer. Get this stuff more by your hand. Mud in my eye! Mud in my eye! Well, that's what we should do. I'm afraid I'm going to hit them railings over that side. You can feel when it clamps on because the rope jolts, if that makes sense. Oh, we got something on it.
Scaffolding clamp.
It's a hammerhead. There we are. Get some water in that bucket, Jack. Get some water in that bucket. We've also got what looks like a metal pole, like a tiny little, it looks like a tent peg, tent pole, if that makes sense. You can see right through it. There we go. So we'll have a look at that. Clean it up. Got mud in my eye again. My God. Jesus Christ. Hazardous. Look what I do for you guys. Look what I do for you. I'll go blind because of this YouTube channel. How stinking I am. I am
It's not
tamping.
over.
What? It's not over, is it? Tamping. Oh, got a screw. Maggot.
Maggot.
Yeah, we had a maggot on it. Obviously, guys, we're on public paths. This sport or hobby isn't illegal at any point. Obviously, if you litter afterwards and leave the stuff that you drag out on the side of the path, then that's classed as littering still, even though it's not your stuff. But because we're next to rivers and ponds and lakes and whatnot, alright, every type of water source there is, with a public path running by the side of it, you want to be mindful of the people running and walking and cycling, especially kids as well, because you don't want to knock them into the water. You don't want the rope could trip them up. You don't want to do that stuff. So just be mindful if you ever do it. Another U-shaped nail, guys, look at that. Bit of both. Okay then, guys, so what an amazing morning that was. Very cold, wet, damp. It started raining, that's why we cut it short. That's why you didn't see the end, the very end. We had like 1 or 2 more catches other than that. But what we're going to do now is clean them. So in order to clean them, we're going to use simple hot soapy water for now. Obviously it's our first time, so we don't know. People are saying use like bicarbonate soda, vinegar, that type of thing, to get rust and whatnot off these fines. So these are the fines that we had, guys. So here we go, let's have a look. Okay guys, so here we are. There's the fines. Yes. So, as you can see, quite a few, not many though, and not really impressive items, apart from one. That I'm not sure what it is, but you can make up your own mind. Sorry if the camera's a bit shaky. My main camera's died, so I'm having to use my mobile phone. So, here we go. So the first one we're going to look at, nice and crap, simple as. It's been soaking all day, all the rust has come off just about. But there we go. It is, well, I'm guessing, it used to be some sort of tin of beans, maybe? Maybe? But all banged up, etc. So, probably the bin. So let's check that out to the side. Next one we have either a piece of copper piping, because inside it does look quite coppery, the colour, and it's quite shiny, if that makes sense. Not just that, well, you can't see the colour very much, but it is there. It's there. But if it's not a piece of copper piping, it is simply a tent peg. It's got that kind of texture to it, because as under the rust you can see that's on the surface. It is there. Maybe a tent peg. That's what I'm guessing. Not tent peg, the tent pole. So that's what I'm guessing. Maybe that or some piping. I'm not sure, but it's really, 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 really brittle. It's probably been under the water for quite a long time. So that can go in the bin. Next off we have these. Look at these guys. These are what farmers use to tack fences. The metal grids to the fencing posts. Pretty simple in that. There was only 2 of them for some reason. I couldn't find any more, but there we go. So yeah, that's them. Probably, have some use for those at some point. But there we go. Pretty simply put. So next one, we have a simple penny. Look at that, there we are. Managed to clean all the rust off it. It's come out rather nice. There's a nice pattern in there. It looks rather shiny, doesn't it? Don't know why. Bit discoloured, but all the rust has come off, which is a good thing. So either way, penny, we'll keep that because that look after itself. That can go in the penny jar. Boosh, done. Put that over there. Next one we have is this. I have no idea what that is, guys. To me, it looks like something from a scaffolding pole. That's what it looks like to me. If you guys know what it is, it's, pretty much covered in rust. But, I managed to get some of it off with, a nice long soak. You can start to see the sheen on it. But I managed to get some of the rust off, which is good. All the rest is, stuck on proper good. So, and obviously you've got the nail, the screw, which I can't get any more rust off it for the thread, etc. You've got the washer that's on it. Let's have a look. See if I can get that in the light. It's quite worn down and thin on the one end. As you can see, it's actually split. But there we go. That is, what I'm guessing, is a scaffolding clamp. Maybe. And it's just completely useless now. So that's one of the bigger finds from today. On top of that, we found a hammerhead. So I'm not sure if this, how long this was here, but I managed to get, believe it or not guys, this was a lot worse when I first picked it out of the water. The rust was phenomenal on it. It was like up here on it, a good couple of millimeters thicker of rust. Managed to get all the rust out of there and some of the rotten wood. You can see there, guys, if I hold it steady, you can see the fibres off the wood all over there. But there we are. I had a wood stalk, and how I know that is because if you look by you can see the grain on the wood heading upwards like that. But if I was to get a scouring pad on that and maybe some wire brush, maybe that'll come up a lot nicer. So maybe that is a project for another day, try and get this looking a little bit nicer. But nevertheless, that's a hammerhead. So the next one, guys, I want you to make your own decision of, alright? I'm not sure how it got there, how it's relatively clean compared. It's been there quite a while, you could tell, but I managed to get it shined up quite nice. So There we go. What do you think of that? That is a strange looking thing. I had my thoughts about it. Maybe it's a bullet. That's what it looks like with the rifle in. You can see the rifle in from the barrel up there, if it is a bullet. And it's not just in one place, it's all around as well, guys. You can see it very finely all the way up to the point. The shape is like perfect, the lot. So maybe this is like maybe it is a bullet. I don't know. So what do you reckon, guys? Do you think this is a bullet? It makes sense being a bullet, to be quite honest. The shape, the rifle in. But we also found our first discovery of the day. This was our very last one, this bullet. That's what I'm thinking it is anyway. I keep on saying bullet, but it's maybe not. But our very last one of the day was this. Or very first one of the day was this. It's a garden tool. Looks like some sort of rake. It extends from here. And I mean, it is pretty long. Look at it. Pretty long. So, we are going to give this all a good go again, guys. And today we cut it short. We were only out for about 2 hours, but we cut it short due to the fact that it was absolutely bucking it down with rain. And we were wet as it was because we had the magnet stuck once or twice on the banking. It got stuck on the banking on a piece of metal, by any chance, that was fitted to the banking. So, you know, we had to get wet a little bit. But there we are. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of all these, especially that. Let me know what that is. It's got to be a bullet, isn't it? Let me know what you think. And if you know what it is, if it is a bullet, let me know what aircraft or gun it was from. That is the main. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm Welsh Hunter Gaming Vlogs. We have been magnet fishing with a brand new magnet and rope and everything else that we took with us. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like and comment. Bye bye for now.